Hello, everybody. Okay, that was an introduction to my new video of today. How are you? So today it has been a cleaning day before Shabbat, and it's for me kind of important to clean up. I experienced something yesterday that the seagull, they were dropping poops on me. They wanted to clean me up, so it fell on my shirt. Yes, some droplets, and the most of the droplets of poop they missed. It reminded me because they were protecting their offspring. The little chicken seagull, they were. I didn't see them, but obviously their parents did see them and knew where they were. So in order for me to walk past those places we get the risk of getting these torpedoed poops on ourselves. So that's how my experience was when I went to town yesterday, going through this rain of poops. Yeah, so this was that, and it reminded me of how people act when they are protective. If they have something to defend or protect, they can do a lot of shit stuff. They can do so much just to get you out of their way. It can be tormenting, but maybe you have done something very riskful or something very, very tormenting to someone that want you out of his or her life, or keep away. Don't come near now. We have to be at peace before we can continue this relationship, or what kind of that relationship is all about. Maybe keeping away for some time is good, because it shows a little bit of the hardship. When I was walking yesterday, I went into the area where the seagull offspring was running, and they are running on they can't fly. Maybe they dropped out of their nest early time, and they can take it. They can take the drop. They can take so much, but still the parents are so afraid. But on the ground they are more or less safe. They can hide under the bush. Before they learn to fly, they need to hide. And the colors of our seagull chicken is quite gray. It's you don't see it. You see it as a little stone or a little furry thing. That is nothing. You are more engaged in other more important thing than a ball of fur. So sometimes we can be quite ugly, and I don't think it's always. I don't think always it's intentional. It can be out of a desperation. It can be out of some turmoil. some scary stuff, so you wouldn't blame the reaction to the one that are letting down the poops, so to say. I am here full time, so every week I do this cleaning up all the dirt from the floor, and we don't clean every day like we have to clean every bit. If it was every day, maybe we should clean every hour. So we are tidy and everything. It's not like that. We clean more rare then we change our clothes, because the clothes is close to our body, and it's kind of a lot of sweat and dirt that we can attract every day. So if you are a little bit sweaty or dirty or something attached to your clothes in a way from you or something else, we need to keep those clothes aside. We don't need to rush and wash them immediately. We wait and see if we get more to clean. So we take a little bit more to clean, and then we have this every other day or every week, or that we need to clean the clothes, and it's good that you can clean it. So yesterday I got a little bit drop of poop on my shirt, so now I'm cleaning it. It's now in the cleaning machine. Even the bed and sheets and floor and towels is now in cleansing. So I'm finished with that, and I feel more fresh. I feel more free. I feel that everything is okay. So when you are done this cleaning, this messy work, it's cleaning. Despite how clean it can be, it's a messy work. So what you know, it's the cleaners today and ages past were a dirty work when they want to do clean something. If you are cleaning the house, if you're cleaning machines or something, you attract not all the dirt, but some of the dirt to you. Get this noise. It's pressure, different pressure. So when you get a little bit into this cleaning activity, you get dirty, you get filthy. So you even need to clean the clothes, even if it was new before you start cleaning. After the cleaning, you need to clean the shirts. And something is harder to clean, something is easier to clean than others. So people are not prepared for that kind of process. They are just prepared to experience nice and cozy. Everything is nice. They don't clean themselves, so they leave the cleaning for everybody else. You see, we don't like the dirty work, and it's not even highly paid. And people that have this PhD, do we see some of them cleaning? It's just an obvious question. Do we see people with PhD and professors, and do we see them cleaning? It's for them mainly. believe you me, it's mainly for you that we, lower class, as me, I'm the lowest class. We are cleaning for you. So you high up mighty people, you don't touch the dirt. Maybe you are full of dirt. Maybe you are the one that need to see yourself in the mirror. Those that aren't used to cleaning work, I do it. I don't mean it's only in a literate way that we clean. If you got me this far, you should follow me ahead. Are you that slow? Don't you get the idea of something? So when there is, for example, issues with a couple, or it can be a couple of coffee, couple of coffee, I have coffee here and water here, or a couple of friends, couple of siblings, couple of married, we call it married couple. Maybe you are more than a couple, I don't know. But if something is intervening in this kind of, you see, in the first place, to clean something, it means that it was clean from the start. You don't clean the mess. You clean the thing that needed to be clean because it was so clean in the beginning, in the start. So when things are coming in after some days, it's kind of an obvious case that we should clean. And if you are there only for your own pleasure and your own entertainment, you have no clue what is coming. You have no clue about that kind of cleaning. Because couple in a relationship, why do they cooperate with cleaning? Because in some culture, which is now maybe developing a little bit ahead of themselves, they leave the cleaning to the women. The man can't even carry a bucket of water. They can't even clean the dishes. Neither can they clean their own clothes. It's left for the wives, for the ladies. And that makes the whole culture, yes, the pure fact that is the culture, it makes it so racistic toward one type of sex. They are seen as the underdog. You see, when I do some cleaning, I regard the other part as equal. I'm not the one that have to stay on my pedestal and since I'm the cleaner, I do the dirty work. No. If it can't be a united effort to clean something up, to get rid of some doubts, if it's not a cooperation, that is, then she or he missed out on the union, the love of the union. Because any relationship, whether it's a married couple or friendship or sibling, it's a kind of a unionship that you are involved in. So those that say, I choose my friends very very keenly. They don't really know about what relationship is all about. They have no clue. Because they think that those that they choose, at least they want to portray themselves like that, those that they choose to be in a relationship with is so fortunate they have me. What an illusion of a lie is that. I'm in a relationship with everybody that want to be in a relationship with me. And I'm not the one that can discriminate, and neither should anyone else discriminate someone from others to be out of their life just because I feel threatened. No. But at least one should be open about it. One should be proud of the relationship with others. We know what deceits and adultery is. We know that. We know the difference between a love of a wife, a man, a husband, and love for friends. It have to be a difference, because otherwise it will be envious of. If you say that you love me, then you can say you love everybody else like me. No, it's different. And the difference made it attractive and clean. Every relationship starts off clean. So any kind of a relationship is kind of a unionship that you are not supposed to break. It can be as the pure coincidence that he or she is your sibling. You are not the one that should break out of that. You should not break out of any relationship. It may take some different turns. It may be limited. But never in your heart, neither in your intention, should there be any break-up with anybody. Because break-up is sin. To break up is sin. That is the separation. We are to be united, not separated. And no one should separate someone from another. That is a sin in itself. So this is the kind of human stuff. Separation is unholy. Unionship is holy. The kind of unionship you see in the Bible. And it goes with so many promises. The promises God gave Abraham. You can't change. You can't change. Because and promises that a man gives his wife can't be broken. It may take some different forms, turns, but it will never break. In his heart, he can't break that, because he will break himself. Any break of friendship, that is done to someone else. Any break of relationship that is done of someone else is going to torment the life as hell. What can we do when something like that is happening. Cleaning up, my friend. Cleaning up. We need to clean up the mess and see the others as he did it against you. If I did something to the one that was breaking up with me, or did something to break up, if I did it to her, I'm talking generally now, if I did it, or the other way around, it makes us take some kind of ownership and responsibility that could at a very easy point happen the other way around. So things in a relationship can be looked on as a breakup. So we need to talk. We need to talk about it as equals, because if you think that the other one is cheating you, you need to say it. And if the other one is not cheating, but it's blamed that he or she is cheating, why not just come forward and don't be so accusative, or what you call it. We have to meet, and after some time that is matured enough to take some charges. You can't demand the cleaning of on Monday. I preferred Thursday, but if someone came in here with boots and filthy boots, dirt all over, of course. And if I spill something on the floor, of course I do the dirty work. I do it as soon as possible so it doesn't grow. So this kind of cleaning, it demands something from both parts, and our cleaning is kind of a unionship. If you're high and mighty, if you can't tolerate the things that are needed to be cleaned out, you better stay out of that. You better go away. Yes, to walk away. If you can't stand that because you are so preoccupied with yourself, just go away, walk away. Don't come here. So this kind of dirty work is maybe made for someone, but they know the need of cleaning up. You see, in many different regards, cleaning up is looked on as something bad. Like you are holding grudges and you are bitter and all these kind of accusations that is very... it's a misinterpret intention. If I would mention something to someone that was in my worry, for example, if I mentioned something and the other one couldn't handle it, that's the point where you just keep out of it. Just go away. You can't handle it. You are too vulnerable. You are not used to dirty work. You are not used to feedback. You are not used to any kind of responsibility on your behalf. You are talking so highly about your love and your affection. If you can't handle that kind of filthy work in the relation, it's not really true. You can't use your intentions not doing anything. People have so many good intentions, But as they say, good intentions is acts to the hell. You can have an intention on behalf. You can have the excuse that you didn't intend that, but it went to hell. Hell. It didn't go good because you have to ask. The principle here is ask and get a response. And if you get a response, you know the answer. It's a very direct. You know the answer immediate when you know the response on that question. So then you know how to take it, you know what to do with it. And then, after making this, you see, flirting and being in a relationship is kind of this picking on this, picking on that, picking on everything. It's kind of a flirt and serious game. It's not a game per se, but it's how we act. It's innate in us to pick and argument and do all this kind of stuff, which the bird is doing too. They are flirting, they are flying, and the lady is flying away like she wanted to be chased. It's always like that. It can be the other way around, obviously. But in any case, it's kind of a game of internal game with those two that is interacting with this. After this game is over, more or less over, it can continue, of course. It's nice if it's continuing because it keeps the relationship alive. It makes it exciting. Then they understand each other on a deeper level, and they can do some mating. They get offsprings, and they have some united responsibility for their offspring. So we see in the animal kingdom that this kind of unity of responsibility, and it can be a united responsibility as long as you have something to take care of, like the birds, like the seagull to their chicken offspring. It was a united effort. Many of these seagulls came down like torpedoes and wanted to hit me, and I had to run away. I couldn't stand there and waving, "Oh, don't hit me." I did it, but they didn't. Even more, they came like torpedoes. So it's kind of something very beautiful too. When the cleaning is turned into, you understand why the intentional cleaning. It's a great love and affection behind the cleaning work. Don't be a PhD and a professor in that regard. Here in Norway, I bet the professors and PhDs have to clean at home. They have to take that kind of responsibility. It's more culture based. That the male sex doesn't do it. It doesn't go with it. But in any which culture you are in, to make amends, to clean up in the relationship, is a united effort. It's a united responsibility. You can't just push it over to the other one like you are superior and can't be criticized. You should, if you are the superior sex, if you in your mind think that way, you should be even more forthcoming and take more responsibility to make this happen, to make this cleaning happen rather than not. So be well.